Story of Sarah Baartman is painful and involves dehumanization, colonial violence, and the mistreatment of black women's bodies. Sarah Baartman was a Khoikhoi woman from South Africa, born around 1770 or early 1780s in the Eastern Cape. She belonged to the Khoikhoi ethnic group, indigenous to Southern Africa. It is believed that Sarah Baartman's mother passed away when she was young and her father was killed. She eventually ended up on a Dutch farm. Sarah Baartman was taken to London in 1810 under deceptive circumstances. She was transported by Hendrik Cesars, a Dutch settler, and William Dunlop, a British doctor, who promised her wealth and a better life in Europe. Instead of opportunity, she was exploited and forced into public displays. Because of her curvy body, particularly her large buttocks stitopygia, she was objectified, placed in cages, and forced to perform in front of paying audience. Sarah Baartman also had elongated labia, which was a natural and common trait among some Khoisan women. This physical characteristic, along with her curvy figure, which contributed to her exploitation and objectification during her life. In 1814, she was taken to France, where she became the property of an animal trainer named Aux, who treated her even worse. She was placed in a cage made to perform at high society gatherings and often forced to entertain men at night. Scientists like Georges Cuvier studied her body, treating her as a racial specimen rather than a human. Sarah Baartman died in 1815 AD, about 26 years old, in Paris, likely due to pneumonia, syphilis, or alcoholism. Even in death, her suffering did not end. Georges Cuvier dissected her body, preserving her brain, skeleton, and genitals, which were put on display at the Musée de l'Homme Museum of Man in Paris for over a century. Her remains were finally removed from public display in 1974 and returned to South Africa in 2002 after years of demands from South African activists. She was buried on August 9, 2002 in the Eastern Cape, her homeland finally given some dignity. Sarah's body shape influenced 19th century European fashion, particularly the bustle dresses and crinolines, which exaggerated the back of dresses to mimic her silhouette. Sarah Baartman's story is one of pain, exploitation, and resilience, a reminder of how black women's bodies have been objectified, dehumanized, and commodified for centuries. Her experience is not just history, it reflects ongoing struggles against fetishization, racism, and the erasure of dignity. As we remember her, let's honor her not just